Welcome back, kings and queens, to another stage in the story here of WWE 2K24's My Factions. Today, we got legends running amok, and they're going crazy in these packs, if you know what I mean, brother. And we got Legends 2 series. I said that a little backwards, but it's whatever. Go with it. These look very interesting. Plus, there are a lot of rewards tied around these. Sadly, they're more premium. But besides that point, we also got the Superstar of the Month, and that is based around Roman Reigns. We're also going to talk about that too in the live events. We're going to start off with the simple stuff. I said this on the last two, but since it's been 2 weeks since we've gotten a new pack, I'm going to point out you got the weekend to finish all of these. If you have a lot of MFP, like as you can see I got saved up there, you might as well pick some of these up if you did not pull them from packs. Second up on the list, we got a reward card, which is basically a free agent. I think this is one of the second or first pink diamonds that you get as a free agent. It's kind of weird. These are the rewards. I'd rather get the other three things than that free agent card, because if you don't remember, guys, if you lock in a free agent, it's stuck on your team. If you try to remove it, you're going to waste it. In order to get this one, you're going to need the Amethyst Rey Mysterio, and that is from the faction Wars. Real quick, as a little guide here, in order to get this raid card, especially if you want to buy it, you need a certain amount of points, and you have to come here and basically run through every stage, which is about 5 when you spend for a ticket. And if you see all of the rays on your menu, that means you've gotten a chance. Hopefully you got all the credits by then to just buy it to get all those sweet rewards. As you can see on my screen, I got one of the 4 new Amethyst cards unlocked from their set, and that is the Ray. I got lucky from, I think, stage 4, so it's not bad. Third thing I wanted to point out, as of right now, there is a new Proving Grounds chapter. I'm almost done with it. I think I'm on the last one. I'll show that to you right now. This one will reward you a Carmelo Hayes, 50 tokens, a premium SummerSlam Cleveland pack, and a cosmetic of, I think what I got was a Macho Man thing, so everybody's gonna get that. Yeah, I'm on the last one. You also get an Amethyst Liv Morgan, but who wants that? Next up on the list, we're gonna jump into the up and coming. By the time you guys see it, it's gonna be out tomorrow, because I've gotten this out a little late. Usually it's over the weekend, so you guys bear with me, and I thank you for that. This one is an encore for the Selena Vega, so if you got your chance to get this one, you can get Bianca Belair again to get the 15,000 MFP, which is a perfect way to get some more. It is a lot of points, so I would just do it again. For those that didn't and probably got the card recently, this is your chance to get it again. Let's keep moving down the live events list here. The next one is the Superstar of the Month. Being in Roman Reigns, like I said a few minutes ago, you basically need all of the Roman Reigns that you've gotten in the last couple of packs, 2 of them being personas and kind of hard to get. So if you manage to get them all, like I did myself here, you know, King your boy, got them all. I got lucky here, especially when we pulled the Amethyst one in the Superstar packs. You're going to be able to get your hands on some cool diamond cards. That being Jimmy Uso for the time being, which is going to be it for 15, and Rikishi. Not bad cards. I would say they do what they do personally when they fight in real life. They got some decent badges, so I would say go in here as quick as you can. You do have a lot of time and just get them, but if you didn't get the cards, there is a way to save up the MFP. You should be able to get them from the card market. About next week's time is the Gold Roman. This one is very cheap. You should easily be able to get this for the Diamond Drew McIntyre. And this one is not a free agent. 2K, come on now. And finally, in about, you could say, almost 2 weeks time, this one is actually amazing. I'll take the no HUD, no reversal button shown challenge any day if I can get my hands on this Persona Seth Rollins 2014. Yes. 2K, I don't know why you put the personas in the game. It was pointless if you're just going to do it like this. I would have preferred it was done like this, especially for those that probably don't play it as much of this mode or had the points to get them. You can now get that Roman Reigns, which is very cheap in the card market, and bam, you got the persona that you've been probably collecting the pieces for. I've gotten 4. I haven't gotten the 5th one. I haven't gotten much luck, but this is amazing. And for those that have been waiting, I feel it's better to wait than to just rush to get these things. That also goes for a ranked card I'm going to talk about in a few minutes too. And since we're on the topic of unbelievable things, we got some more diamond rewards. These might be a little difficult to pull, as you're going to need Mankind for this dude Love. He can be pulled out of this Legends Series 2 pack. I don't know how much of the odds is going to be for it, but I would say probably might not. As you've seen, our luck wasn't that great in the past 2 collections. He has some decent stats, but I will say when we get into looking at the collection of cards, they're going to be sharing a lot of the heavy sting, which is always good. Maybe Rebel Rouser is fantastic on a lot of cards. And the stats of like an Amethyst. Roddy Piper, you're going to need his Amethyst card to get the Diamond. This one also has some good stats. Some parts are a little bit low, but I wouldn't say this one is like the Amethyst. It's actually a little bit better. And he has a high tier Space Invader right there, especially for that grab attack, the submission. I used that a lot last year. It helped a ton, especially in the faction wars of how it was before. Overall, they're 2 good rewards. I would try to get them if you get lucky to pull those out of packs. If you haven't been here in the past 2 weeks and you was just waiting for new packs, we got your weekly towers here. This one's going to give you a reward SummerSlam Cleveland pack. Sadly, it's not premium. I did get something out of that. Matter of fact, I'm going to show those 2 pieces at the end. You're going to be shocked because I got them back to back when I think bought like 1 or 2 more packs that day. It's crazy. And then we have 40 tokens you can get here. Could have just gave us 50, but it's alright. That's for this week. And last but not least, on everything that is kind of new. Wait, I'm missing one thing. I'll tell you after this. It is the level 35, and that's going to be overall 99 Galaxy Opal Stone Cold Steve Austin 97. I would have been sick if this was locked in free play and there was no way to get the 97. Let's say if it wasn't in showcase and this was a persona, it would have been a grind to get to. I'm still going to try to do it, but it would have been really annoying for those that probably wanted this and probably don't want to go for it, as it would be a hell of a grind and probably a little bit of money coming out the pocket. And last on the list, we got a new persona. Last time it was Randy here, 09. This time it's the American Badass, but it's the 2020's persona variant. This one wasn't playable, surprisingly, I guess. So you're gonna need all the pieces as usual. I would say wait for this card to come out in packs, sadly, or challenge. 2K loves to do this. I know Randy 09 is probably going to come out in something later, so get ready for it. Alright guys, it's time to go over all the cards that are new. Well, not all of them, but I did want to point out the Legends 1, as it only has 2 reward cards you can get. These are all the original ones that we got, I think, day 1. I never went over them because we got better cards in other modes at the time, but now Series 2 is looking really good, as we have multiple rewards in this collection set, meaning you can collect a set of certain cards and still get good rewards. This should have been at least 10,000 MFP, and we got the cosmetic as usual. These are all the new collector cards you can get from the Legends 2. Just showing you all of them real quick before I go over the ones I think might be very interesting. I'm not going to try to go over everything, as it would take forever. First things first here, we're going to go over JBL. I did say a few minutes ago that some of the stats here are kind of looking borderline Amethyst. It is a Diamond 90 overall card, and the only things I see at the top here, the on power leg at 86. Let's go down the list here. His pin escape is a 91, and his special is also an 86 with the finisher being a 91. He has going in hot, wet blanket, sting, and heavy. The sting is a little higher on the tier. Pain train, of course, for that special move, and endurance with the resiliency. Next up, we got Kurt Angle's. As you can see, most of his stats aren't looking the greatest. This one is definitely looking like an amethyst at some points. And the only thing I see high here is the finisher at 87. But he has some okay badges, as he has a low tier kind of Rebel Rouser, high tier All the Answers, the Space Invader for the special move, Sting with sadly no heavy, Swiftness, and Dive Bomber with the resiliency. Next up, we got Kane. We got a bunch of stats at the top here with the 86 at the arm power, leg, and grapple offense. Power submission offense is also there. The body durability is a 92. Arm durability is also 86. With the pin escape, strength is a 92. Kane is always interesting to me. What you guys think? You like using him all the time when you get the chance to get a good card of his? His finisher is also 86. He has the Sting and Heavy at a good tier. A Dive Bomber, Slippery Eel. What is his pin escape? 86, okay. Quick Recovery, and Wet Blanket with the resiliency. Next one here, we got Eddie Guerrero. Most of the stats at the top are a little low, like I said with the others, but he has something a little high at the bottom, as his agility is a 90, the movement speed and special is 87, and the finisher is a 92. So he's decently fast, not bad, and he can hit pretty hard. Badges, Slippery Eel, Lionheart, All the Answers, Born to Fly, Dive Bomber, which tie together perfectly, Swiftness to help with the speed, and Rebel Rouser. Another interesting one here that caught my eye with resiliency. Then we got Bray Wyatt. He has arm power of the 92's range. The running offense is 87. Let's go down the list here. You got a bunch of 82s. The strength is 87 with the recovery. And the special and finisher shares a 92. Okay. He has heavy, a higher tier to sting like a bee. Quick winner for you grinders out there. Merciless Opportunist, Swiftness, Going in Hot, and Space Invader 2 for that special move with some resiliency. Next up here, we got Booker T for you suckers out there that are fans of him. Leg power is 86. Body durability is also 86. Let's keep going down the list. He has a lot of 81s. Strength is 86. With the recovery special and the finisher ending it off at a 92. He has Going in Hot at a low tier, sadly. Slippery Eel, Sting like a Bee, Rebel Rouser, okay, love to see that. Pain Train, I guess that would work with the special move. And the Merciless Opportunist with the resiliency. We got Batista 08 here for you guys that just missed the event for the Persona card of his. If you went into the card market to get, I think it was the Backlash Randy Orton, you was able to get this one very easily. But if you want to weirdly pay for it now and get an upgrade of his, you can. It's in the packs. He has an arm power of 91, leg power 86. Let's go down the list here. Another one sharing 81s. Strength is 86. Special is 86 with the finisher at a 91. Heavy Hands is up here with a high tier Sting, Lionheart, Second Wind. Alright, so he's like gonna be good at recovering in a way. Merciless Opportunist with Rage. Not the greatest of all the badges, but he's still a persona that's interesting. Then another one here that I found to be very interesting, Andre the Giant. He has a couple of 90s, whereas you can see his leg power is 86 with the grapple offense. Arm power is at 96 with the power submission offense. Okay, wow. Body durability is also up there to 96. Arm durability is an 86 with the power submission defense. So he has offense and defense. Pin escape is a 96 also, so he's going to be a pain to pin. Strength is a 91. Special is an 86, and the finisher is an 86. That's the only thing I wish he could have traded with maybe something else. And he has determination. Wet Blanket, Slippery Eel, of course, is perfect. Sting and Heavy, also pretty good. Energetic Opportunist and Quick Recovery. These kind of tie around what he can do. Not bad. And Resiliency. We got up next Macho Man Randy Savage. As we go down the list here, he has a diving range at 88. Love to see that, especially for that elbow. Body durability, taking some hits at that 88. Stamina is 88. Movement speed is also 88 with the special. And the finisher's a 93. Not the greatest of stats, but he has it where it counts. He has Always See It Coming, Slippery Eel, Rebel Rouser. Sting, weirdly no Heavy. He looks like a guy that always hit hard to me. Dive Bomber's up there at a high tier, which is great, and All the Answers. Next up here, we got China. This card looks very familiar. I like to get on people with this one, but for those that grinded for the Amethyst, congrats as usual. I couldn't do it, but again, if someone manages to pull this one, it is a little bit better in stats and it's easier to get than playing so many. And even though the stats aren't the highest like all the others, she does have a lot of 84s everywhere. She does have strength at 89, and she's going to be very slow. I think the Amethyst one was kind of slower than this. Special's 84, and the finisher's also 89. I think she has better badges. You have a quick winner here, that Heavy, low tier Sting sadly, and the Rebel Rouser is always good to see with Rage, Determination, and Merciless Opportunist. So yeah, another good one that is somewhat surprisingly better than the reward. If anything, this should have been a reward at the time before all the diamonds came out. That would have been worth the grind online. And last, for the premium cards, we're going to put in Brad the Hitman Hart. I was debating on this one, but it's the Hitman. As you can see, he has a lot of 84s. We're not going to go over. I usually try to go over the higher tiered stats here, but the only thing I see a little bit higher is the finisher at 89. So he's kind of looking like the other Amethyst card he had. I think he has like 2 or 3, if I'm not mistaken. He has Slippery Eel, Pain Train, All the Answers, Always See It Coming. Space Invader's really good, and Sting Like a Bee. So he's not looking the greatest, but it's Brad Hart. Alright, it's time to look over the rewards. Out of all of the ones I've seen, which are 8 of them, I think 5 of them, starting from Undertaker, looks very interesting to me. I know if you manage to get the others, they're good too, but I'm just putting out my opinions on what I think might be pretty good, that catch my eye. Undertaker, 98 here. He has a couple of stats, I think, in the 90s, as you can see right here. That's the arm power. There's a couple of 85s, I think, that you can see up here too. The body durability is up there with the arm, and the power submission defense with the pen escape. Whoa, that's kind of high for most of those good stats. Strength is also 85, so he's not going to be the greatest there, but at least it's something special. And look at the finisher at a 95. Okay, this will be a awesome reward, as you guys probably remember the moveset from last year. And look at the badges. He has Slippery Eel, Wet Blanket, Rebel Rouser, the Sting and Heavy. Always love that. Pain Train, for especially if you want to spam the big boot. All the Answers, and Space Invader with the Resiliency. Next up, we have the Game, Triple H 08. He's also another one with some okay stats. I think Undertaker might be the highest here out of everybody. Arm power is 88. We got a couple of low tier stats in the low 80s. Pen escape is a 93 with the strength, not bad. And the recovery special is 88 with the finisher also being a 93. And he also has some high tier badges. I see that weapons master there. Sledgehammer time, you know it. Slippery Eel, Always See It Coming, Energetic Opportunist, All the Answers, Merciless Opportunist, got me stuttering, and Heavy and Sting. Just fantastic, another good one. And then we have Stone Cold Steve Austin, 97 here. I think he also might have what it looks like some stats, maybe in the 90s, I doubt it. He has a lot of 84s, as you guys can see. His pin escape is 89, and his special is 89, and only one stat, which is the finisher, 94. Ouch. Still good. As you can see, he has interesting badges here. Rebel Rouser, going in hot. He has Heavy, a high tier Sting, Merciless Opportunist, Pain Train, and Lionheart. Not bad. And the last two, this one making it the second to the last, Shawn Michaels 05. Let's see. Wow, that power submission offense is very low. That's the first thing I saw. He has a couple of 84s, it looks like, maybe. And he has the grapple reversal at 89. Pin escape is also up there. Stamina, okay. The technical submission defense is a 90. Never mind, he has a bunch of 84s all over the place, so he's going to be decently fast. Special, sadly, is also there, and the finisher is a weird 89. I would have put Undertaker above him, just saying. And he has Swiftness, Merciless Opportunist, Dive Bomber. I think the badges was what makes him pretty good. Sting, no Heavy, Pain Train, I would have probably swapped out Pain. Slippery Eel, always see it coming and going in hot. Alright, okay. And last but not least, brothers and sisters, we have Hulk Hogan, and he has the Arm Power grapple offense at an 89 with the power submission defense and the leg durability, so most of these cards are going to be taking beatings and dishing out the damage. His pin escape is also 89, strength is a 94, and the special is 89 with the finisher. He has the Heavy at a decent tier with the Sting at a higher. Going in hot, I wish was a little bit higher here with Wet Blanket, All the Answers, Lionheart, Slippery Eel, and Rebel Rouser to taunt. So that's good. And Resiliency. Everybody gets Resiliency. I can't wait until we get to have 2 paybacks. Alrighty, people. We are in the card market before we start opening up packs as usual. I think last week the Heat cards was just put in, or I might be repeating myself from the last video. If I am, then you already know. But finally, I did say the iconic cards are in here, and you already know if you don't have Trick Williams and you're still collecting those pieces, fret not. If you saved up as much MFP as I have, then you could just do this. Bam, buy him instantly. And I still have a good amount left to pick up something else that I want, and that's being the EO Sky. I'm missing one of the, I think, gold or emerald cards. If you're feeling like a legend and you feel like you're gonna pull one of the legends out of these packs, especially a good one that we just went over, sadly, I'm sorry if I didn't go over all of them, well, you might want to go over this one if you're crazy enough, because you'll get yourself an action pack cosmetic if you spend that much VC, which 2K, again, we're not. It's time to open up our 10 packs here. I'm already hoping we get something good, because last week was horrible. Already starting off pretty bad. Okay, we got Dude Love. Wait a second. Do we need the man? Oh, you 2K, really? And then you give it. Okay. It'll be a miracle if we pull one of the diamonds. That's funny. They could have gave me the diamond China right there. This is helping build up more of my MFP, but come on. Alright, we're getting most of them, but not the ones we want. Oh, okay, there we go. We got one. You finally get to see the animation of what it looks like when it's a diamond pull. I hope this is what it is. Yep, diamond, baby. And look at that, we got Mankind. So 2K made up for it. The 2K gods, thank you. Okay, so this is everything we got this week. It's much better than last week because it was downright horrible. We got something from every tier. We managed to get the Mankind. Sadly, I didn't go over with the Hulk Hogan. They just didn't catch my interest. The others did. 2 of them I only mentioned as them being okay and 1 being a persona. But that's about everything I can do. Maybe the Mankind challenge. And yeah, this is the Legends 2. I don't know how anybody's going to complete all of these collection sets. I wouldn't go opening them with the odds the way they are. I think I'm missing 3 for Undertakers because the amethyst we got at the bottom goes to his set. But that's about it. If you guys enjoyed this one, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, wrestling fans, have a good day and peace. And over the time I grind this on the weekend here, we should get some more good stuff. I'll let you know. Wow, I just opened this one and look what we got. You're kidding me, back to back. Look at this. And then when I wanted it, they wouldn't give it to us. Oh my.